All right, thank you for joining everyone on our Friday afternoon and training sessions. So today we're just going to go through how to change some headers in various materials that we have around the place, including our iProx estimates. So this is a new feature, so we'll go through that very shortly. But also a few other places you might find headers or signatures you'd like to change are your emails, Facebook, and even your EMS marketing system. All right, so briefly now, I'll just jump into our iProx. So I've just loaded up Gyro here and just picked any job, and I'm just going to the iProx tab. And this is a pre-populated estimate that's already in the system, but I'm just going to generate the sales estimate to show you the headers that we're talking about here. So I've just clicked that generate button and it's popped up in a PDF viewer here. So you can see it's got all our work up from all of our estimate there, all printed on here. But each of these pages has a header at the top. So in this case, we've got the Integrity logo with the globe on that right-hand side. So we'll just go through how we can change this now with the new feature. So I'll just move that out of the way for a second. And more and more of our settings for Gyro are turning up in our web interface, the web portal. So this is our Gyro web portal, and we're going under admin here. And we'll go to group settings. And it's the global settings option here that we're looking for. So here it is labeled here, the iProx estimate header. So this is the current header that we're using for iProx. And this is where you would change that. So you could browse for the file and upload it here. If you hover your mouse over that text there, it'll give you an indication of the file size it's expecting. So a good quality image to load onto your estimate would be 2480 pixels by 540. So you can do this yourself. If you're good at Photoshop, you can make whatever kind of header that you like, or alternatively, you can use a graphic designer. So being part of our group, you have access to graphic designing. So it's very easy just to make a request and get something built for you specifically for this. So I've got some files here just as an example. So I'm just going to drag and drop these. You could browse and locate the files. So here's just a quick test header. And I'll save that. So it's hard to notice, but I've just superimposed some text over the top of this one. So you can see that little thumbnail image. But I'll just save that and I'll regenerate that estimate. All right, so this is the original one here. This is the new one that we've just generated, and it's got the new header on here with that text. So just so that's a bit clearer and easier to see, I'll do another one. So I'll drag this one on. So you can be as creative as you like with this. You can add your business name to the logo or change it all together. So if I save that one, oops, try that again. To update there, it was just a refresh problem. So I've just refreshed the page and you can see a bit clearer there that that image has changed. So to refresh the page, I hit Control F5 just to clear the cache in this window and to reload that image. If you didn't do that, the estimate would generate fine, but it's just what you're seeing here is slightly different. So I'll generate that one again. I think we do have a caching problem on this one as well. I apologize, I'll come back to that another time, but that's the process there. To reset this, we can also hit this little trash can icon here. So reset header to default. I'll save that. Let's see if that happened to reset it back to the default. Which it has. Let me try the other one more time. Still not quite working there. I'll come back to that. We might have a slight bug there, but that's the general process for this new feature here. So hot off the press, it is a new feature, and like anything, we always can have some teething issues, but we'll get that resolved very soon. So that's how you go through and change your header in an iProx. Another place you might like to try and change these things is, say, on your Facebook page. So here's an example here. We've got a Integrity New Homes logo with a Hodges image. We can change that very easily by clicking on this Change Cover button. So we can choose from photos, which is anything you've already got uploaded to Facebook. So you can just pick one of those existing ones to use. Or you could change the cover and you could go and upload a photo. This will pick it off your file system. So again, you can send it through to a graphic designer to do it for you. In this case, I'll just pick a normal photo there. It's taking a while to upload. Let's see if I can find another one to use. I didn't seem to like that one either. Oh, there we go. It was just a large photo. It just took a little bit of time. So we can drag that around. This is a very large photo, so you can just choose how this is going to crop just by clicking and dragging that photo around. And we'll save that. Now again, that's just a normal image, but if you use the graphic designer, you could superimpose some text over it and your logo and get as clever as you'd like to on there. An example of that is the Southwest Sydney Facebook page. So this whole section up here is a header image, and they've got some text in here prompting the user to jump in and download this guide. So the way you do that, once someone clicks that, there's a link here. So it's just a link to download that guide directly from this text here. All right, so back to our example here. If you wanted to do that, you just click on the photo, and I'm not sure if you can see this because our video will be in the way. I'll move that out of the way slightly. But at the top right, there's an add a description section here. So you could just click into that and you could type in any amount of text in here and a link to whatever resource you'd like them to download. Alrighty, a few weeks ago, we also went through email headers in our EMS system, the email marketing system. So again, you probably find that here. Here's an email in an email marketing system, which has a header we'd like to replace as well. So we did do this a few weeks ago in a bit more detail. So we can look at one of those previous videos, but I'll just briefly show you the process again here. In this case, we're in our email marketing system, and I'll click on the photo. There's a replace option that shows up here and also on this left-hand side. So click on replace. We can find a new photo to replace it with and click open. So again, this is just a quick Photoshop just to replace Hodges on that photo there. Again, use a graphic designer just to get the look that you're exactly after. All right, click on done editing, and that's the header complete, ready for that email to go out. All right, so probably the last thing which I haven't covered is just the email signatures. Again, just put that over to your graphic designer. They can easily make a logo for you in that instance. So we've covered a few things there. So it's iProx headers, Facebook headers, and email marketing headers. All right, if you've got any questions, please let me know. You can always contact me after the session as well, and I'll get back to you when I can. All right, thanks for attending our Friday afternoon training session, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.